White show.
Which part, old man, that ain't got time to shake your head. Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
Alright guys, this one's a long time coming. State of Decay is a game that I just always wanted to play, but I never had a chance to, whether it was I sold my 360 right when I got it, or I just totally forgot that I even bought it. Apparently I did, I forgot. Either way, now there's the Year One edition, and I was finally able to get my hands on it on the Xbox One. This game is like rooted as like one of the most unique and best zombie games out, and very much loved by the gaming world. Critics seem to be kind of half and half on it, but that just made me more eager to play it. The task in this title is kind of like build a town or community and let it survive while the zombies roam around. Almost like a simulator for like the Walking Dead comic book series, and you're kind of like entrusted to keep everyone safe. If someone dies, there's no restart button, they're just dead for good, and you have to move on with the community. So, is this zombie title worth actually trying out or buying? We're going to find out right now.
Which part, old man, that ain't got time to shake your head. Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
Let's start off with the good, the atmosphere. It feels like a wasteland in a way, but with small towns, yet not enough people to make it feel alive, which is a good thing in a zombie game, because it gives you the impression that this was once a town filled with people walking around, buying stuff, making a living, and now it's overrun with zombies. Zombies destroy these towns and left people barely alive, and well, now it's your choice or chance to keep them alive, whoever's left, and there's not many. So I really love the atmosphere. Also, the simulation, which is the biggest part of the game, is a huge plus. Gathering supplies such as ammo, food, keeping houses boarded up, expanding territories, helping other survivors, so on and so on. The game makes you feel like you are really building or creating a community, and that's something I've never seen a zombie game actually do. Also, one of another really unique features is the RPG style level up system. The more running you do, the more gunning, the more melee attacks you do, you actually level up those features. Similar to kind of like a Skyrim or Elder Scrolls type game. The more you do that style of gameplay, the more you level up, the stronger you become in that section. So if you're a big runner, basically a supply runner, you're going to be building up your cardio way quicker than someone who goes out on a car and then just blasts the zombies with a gun. You're going to be leveling up his gun features while another one levels up their melee features if you beat the shit out of zombies with a bat. So I really love that it had this kind of like unique RPG style and kind of made your characters in a way unique to the way that you want to play. There's also plenty of weapons to collect. So many, in fact, that you're probably going to use only like 5 or 6 weapons throughout your adventure, but there's so many to pick from. It's nice because each character can have a certain style of weapon choice, and you could just switch with them and have fun with that style of that character. Okay, now the bad. Man, I love the shit out of the exploring in this game, but the combat sure feels like it needed to really spice itself up. It feels very same, no matter which weapon you're actually using, and the finishers are pretty minimal. After being spoiled by games like Dead Rising with the mass amount of different weapons and they all feel different, and you get to kind of do these really cool finishers, this game just kind of feels weak in the actual combat department, which you're going to be doing a lot of. Now, that's the only bad thing, the ugly, and I don't really like to mention ugly unless it really annoys me, but I gotta bring it up here and I'll tell you why. There's glitches, freezes, frame rate, blah, blah, blah. You've heard it all in every other review or you've watched clips. You kind of expect it with a game that's this big, and I really wouldn't mind it that much because it's just an arcade title. I expected it to be a little wonky, but this is a re-release, and these problems should and could have been fixed. And that's just inexcusable. I don't care what company you are. If you're going to re-release a game almost 2 years later, you better step your shit up.
Which part, old man, that ain't got time to shake your head. Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
State of Decay is one of the best simulators I've ever played. If this was a zombie apocalypse, this is the closest you're going to get to real life. The way you make your own stories and build your own community is truly remarkable. I hope for the second title they actually improve the combat itself and have less glitches and such. So it actually improves in a way, instead of giving us just a great simulator, a great game in general. So as it stands, it's a really fun adventure, one of the best simulators, but it's held back by some major, or two major problems that hold it back from being one of the best games I ever played. In terms of actually fun combat, they really need to improve. But if you're looking for just strictly a simulator, it's a ton of fun. So it's like in between. So I'm going to give this a 7.5. It's a good game, but it's not an amazing game, and that's what I was hoping for here. Still, if you find it on sale or you've never played the original, check this one out.
So when you gonna